Hello, my name is Dr. Blake Myers. I'm an naturopathic physician, an author, and an assistant professor in graduate studies in integrative and functional nutrition. And welcome to the Bridge System. This is your comprehensive space for understanding everything perimenopause and menopause naturally, from a natural perspective. And I created the Bridge System as a method to give women, first of all, the understanding of what's going on in their bodies and how is it that as a natural process we can use natural means, natural approaches to support the natural process of menopause, right? And address symptoms along the way, of course. The reason I got into the menopause space and interested in it was really because of my patients. So I've been practicing medicine for over 10 years. And I never really, put out there that I was doing women's health per se. I saw everyone of all ages. My youngest patient has been 10 days old, and my oldest in her 90s. I think 98 is what she was when I saw her. So I've always kind of been available for whoever wants my help. But honestly, the vast majority of people who come to see me are women, and they're in that age range of maybe 35 to like 65. And so because of that, so many of my patients are in the perimenopause and menopausal years and postmenopausal years. And so I had to learn kind of early on in my practice what menopause was about from a physiologic perspective, but also understand, women might come to see me for IBS, for example, or an autoimmune condition. And they were also going through menopause and having symptoms of menopause and related to it. And as I started to learn more about menopause, I realized, there's a lot of changes. Actually, if you think about any body system, think about the skin, the hair, the digestive system, the nervous system, all of it, any other ones, menopause has the potential to impact those systems. The immune system, right? That's a big one. Inflammation increases. So I had to start to understand where menopause was potentially playing a role in why people were coming to see me, and also, understand, was menopause the primary driver? Was it making symptoms of another condition worse? And also, just how do I support these women who are seeking my help? How do I support them to have a more easeful menopausal transition? Because it's so variable. Like, some women, it's like a little blip on the radar. It's like, oh yeah, I had a few hot flashes, it's not a big deal. And other women, it's really impactful, and it impacts the quality of life, family life, and so many other areas, work. So I had to, learn a lot about it and learn from that, what are the natural approaches that actually support this natural process. Understanding that menopause isn't something to be fixed. There's no condition here that we need to try to heal from. And that being the case, how do we support the body to essentially adapt in a healthier way to a bit of this kind of cliff that you're falling off of in terms of your estrogen, your hormonal levels. Now I say that, and I also want to emphasize it's really important. One of the primary things that I educate about is that menopause is not all about your hormones. It's a big misconception in especially kind of popular culture, but as well as the medical field. Many times menopause gets portrayed as it's all about the hormones, it's all about your estrogen dropping. Well, that is a foundational thing that's happening. But what doesn't get talked about is that there is a lot more that's going on. The HPA axis, your brain adrenal axis, can get thrown out of whack, and that impacts your sleep and your immune system. Your immune system can become imbalanced. Inflammation and oxidative stress can increase. The gut microbiome can rapidly change during menopause, and it's related to estrogen. But we're not going to stop estrogen from falling. Even if you take the best prescribed hormonal therapy, you can still have symptoms of menopause. You can still have the impacts on your gut microbiome and all the other things that I talk about here on the YouTube channel, but also, when I speak about this, or, in the guidebook that I wrote. So if you haven't seen the Bridge System guidebook, I encourage you to get that. You can get a hard copy for not very much, or we can get you an electronic copy of that as well. I think that you'll find that really nice as a step-by-step guide. So that's why I'm here in a nutshell, and what the Bridge system is for. So if you're looking for education, empowerment on this journey that you're on, and want to know how can you feel better now, but also how can you kind of come out the other side in post-menopause and come out the other side healthier. How can you be more resilient and more exuberant and enter whatever the next decades of your life might be in post-menopause? How can those be the best decades of your life, right? And so that's kind of what we're trying to do here. Feel free to leave a comment down below if this resonates with you. If you have any questions, reach out to us at the Bridge System. We look forward to going on this journey with you, and thanks for making us part of your journey. Take care.